On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Ashawn Robinson there on the stop.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Lights 59. Target, 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 target.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hunt, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they'll get him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
51 to Mike, boys, 51. All right. Run left.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. He's got his man here. It's Green. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st.
Check three. 36. Watch the edge. One left.
On first down, it's Hunt. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people, look around him, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing it.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So another score there, and often you talk about the... And he takes off with it. It's a fake. And he gets in. When no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
65. Check. Point it right. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check that.
Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go.
Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down goes Baker Mayfield. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
3rd and long for Mayfield. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Mayfield now. He sets to fire deep. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason McCourty. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Ravens. Always got some breathing room. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Flushed out right. Hammering to the goal line. He loses the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll keep it on the ground. Hunt. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
I've got an idea. Let's get racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. It was Joe Hayden, the former Pro Bowler, that came up to get him down.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Double up. Check 26, check 26.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd.
Get that ball. Get that ball. Kill.
One left.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. This is caught. Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Trying to go back to Watkins, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated, the front and the back.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. He's at the 50, the 40, past the 20, 10. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you...
And now it's blocked. And now the Ravens get it. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him. And after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Yeah, because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. And before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it was really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, there's been a lot more, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Steelers, a final win means they will finish off the regular season at a very strong 12-4. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, this was basically just an exhibition game for them as they'd already clinched home field advantage. But more importantly, they'll get a week to rest as they've earned a first-round bye in this year's playoffs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.